From the Nora, coming by.
Let's.
All right. Let's go prove Conover right. So we can get him out of here. Get him out of jail.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Yeah, we already talked to him. It's okay.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy, did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
You know, she says that, but like, a chance at adventure in this timeline would be pretty solid. It's not like, you know, it's not like he's living in a modern day society where he can just stay home, chill on the couch, watch some TV or play some games. No, he's just gonna be out here in the hot sun, working, whereas he could be out there helping us stop the eclipse. But you know how it is. He's not as effective as a warrior as us. Alright. So that is the last side mission. There's a couple more question mark things, but we know this one is that path thing. And I don't know about this one. Might be a shop.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Don't worry. If the Tanakh were planning to invade, they'd have done so already.
If you say so, sir.
Maybe. We'll see what ends up happening. Hey.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
Maybe we can go talk to Nozar.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
I do enjoy how dramatically the light changes in a lot of these scenarios. Like before this, we were just talking, like he was talking to these men in the dark, you know, the shadows. And then because we need some good lighting for the cutscene, you know, we got some rim lighting behind everyone's heads to highlight everything. And then the sun's directly shining on us now. It's just amusing.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our sun priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Alright, well, where's Nozar?
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
You're welcome.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, me. Alright, hold on, viewers. Yeah, I was wondering why we could climb all the way up here.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
He said soldier, not soldiers. But thank you for being considerate.
Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the Sun believe we can have peace with these barbarians? Beyond me. Agreed. Alas, it is not our place to question his radiance.
I mean, you can, but yeah, you should also probably, not think of them as barbarians, even if they are maybe on the little old school side.
With a tribe that can't even govern their own people.
What more can you expect from barbarians? Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Oh, wait, I'm going now. I mean, I'm patient-ish.
Lucky for you, the savior of Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of.
Is that really it?
Worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy. And Thurles mentioned there's a hunting grounds near here to train up.
I already did that. Okay. The only thing I'll do real quick is I want to find out what the fuck's up that hill. Because I don't know if that's a merchant or if that's something else. Let's get my ammo crafted real quick. I do love how fast ammo gets crafted, at least for our regular hunting arrows. It's great. It's like almost instant. Oh! This must be a dyer!
Here for sale.
Oh, it's an herbalist. Man!
Are you sure? Last chance to stock up.
I have all of the stuff that you sell. Alright. I was excited. I want to change the look of my outfit. Alright, well I guess we're gonna go for the impatient Aloy route and just fucking tell them, I'm going through anyways. What?
Hard your arm. To protect and to flatter.
I just heard a man say sir, and the subtitle said Aloy said it. Oh! Ooh, blue armor. Nora Sentinel, the garb of an accomplished Nora sharpshooter worn by those who fought in the Red Raids. It gives a ton of protection. It gives a ton of protection all around. Holy shit. The only thing it doesn't have as much protection in versus my Ostrom Explorer armor is physical protection. But obviously it makes up for that by having a lot more protection in 3 different stats. Versus the, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so yeah, 5 stats versus 2 stats. Although I think we get a little bit of impact protection from the Awesome Explorer once it's upgraded. But yeah. The only problem is I don't have a Skydrifter circulator. So can't buy it anyways. And more than likely I won't come back here for that particular brand of armor. Well, that was accidental, but it fucking worked out. Alright, send me through.
Your impatience does not hasten the Tanakh, Nora.
Only our annoyance.
Too bad. I'm going through.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
I could just jump off the gate. Ah! Brawl caught up. We did spend like 10 hours in this valley, right?
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior. I don't care if the devil includes herself. The gate ain't sealed until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
I know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Hold up, you gotta thank Varl for convincing Aaron.
Back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Good on Varl. He's just like, ah, fuck it. I'm still coming along.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Nice little river. You got a bunch of giant machinery in the distance.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Interesting place for him to start talking. And then it transitions to a cutscene immediately.
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
I'll start a war.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Oh. Yeah, I read his name Fashav, but didn't register that this is the Fashav.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I can give him a focus, right? We have a spare one. I could literally just give him an update on what the hell I'm doing.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
That's nice.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, go for it.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Yeah? What kind?
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
I like how he keeps stopping in case the player's like, if you want to back out of this conversation, you can.
You said the Kurut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
I can do that.
Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Cool Route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
Well, the word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
Avad wants that.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Yeah, you know, makes sense. Considering he's lived among them for years, whereas the Karja have only just battled them.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Well, it's a good time to be doing that, huh?
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs, and I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Oh, is the embassy happening anyways? I'm in an awkward position now.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
What about the little fucking knife he gave me? Yeah, sure. Like I said, I'd rather do things by the book a little bit here. Unlike Aloy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
That would do it. Oh shit. She's supposed to be our parallel in this game.
Lancers, form up.
She's an exile who can control machines and has formed an army.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Maybe.
Fashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers, light them up.
Yeah, I can't stop arrows.
Get to cover!
We'll give you some berries. Oh God.
Archers, keep them back.
Oh.
Left flank to the Karja. Run them down.
I guess those are the forces we have to stop.
They're not gonna make it.
Well then do something, Savior of Meridian.
Open the gate! Open the gate! Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
Nice one. Why are we doing nothing? We could have killed at least all the humans. Fashav is fucking dead. I expected. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
She's like, nah. Sending more forces.
Get ready!
Oh yeah, we're gonna do something now? Great,
Stick
lovely.
to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Yeah! Ooh, they've got good helmets.
Here they come!
That's alright, we've got fire. Okay, my fire is not effective.
Machine riders on the field.
Look at that! In an instant! As soon as we shot them, they just fall off. I could have done that.
Here it comes! Vengeance for Fashav!
I agree! We avenge the man who wanted peace!
Cut them all down!
Don't run now!
I got her!
Ugh. Nice, good job, everybody.
You okay? Another one falls!
Yeah, good enough, I guess. Nice throw. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, no, that would be killed.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
That's a nice acid canister you've got on the back. It'd be a shame if they were to blow up. What even are you guys? Chargers? Rebel chargers. Alright. Yeah, they don't even have any new information on them. Okay, that sucks. Ooh! Hey, how's it going, friend? I'll get one eventually. There we go. That was so close to hitting it. There we go.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Oh, yeah?
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
I'll take out some of your top people. Let's do it. Whoa. I want that. Your glider's mine. Oh. I want the shield too. Nice try, Rawl.
You're next, girl.
That's a badass sword you've got.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Whoa! Sorry, I was, you know, a little bit of looting.
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
Weak versus acid and electricity. All right. Bring it on, buddy.
Gotta get through that shield.
Oh! He reflected the electricity at me? That's interesting.
Now's my chance.
That won't stop me!
Yeah! 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 I'm doing so much damage to you, I've got you in the wall!
My shield regenerated. God, he's vulnerable.
Oh yeah! Oh. Awkward. Shoved him too far on the wall, man.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja.
By being pansies and ambushing them!
Our war on Hikaru.
Ambushing a bunch of people during a peaceful assembly! You're so powerful! Yeah, she's gonna die.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
If you're injured, yeah. You can join Aaron.
Stuck with Aaron. For now.
Yeah.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Fashav! I liked you! You could have done so much politically for this world, God.
I got you.
I know realistically it would have been a bad idea for Aloy to have thrown herself into a shit ton of fire arrows raining from the sky. Yeah, I really think we could have just walked out there and saved Fashav and everybody else from at least the machine riders.
It's salvage time, boys.
They fucking plundered this man for everything.
I think I can take a hit. I should be able
Except for the glider. Useful, alright.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Well, let's see. Apparently a shit ton, yeah.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
I guess that's good. We're gonna have to take up Fashav's banner a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. Aloy doesn't like getting involved in politics for things, and I understand that entirely, but it's gonna happen, right? We're gonna end up talking to the leader of the Tenakth, and we're gonna end up dealing with a whole lot. And the Tenakth are gonna realize, oh, the people from the West aren't so bad. So, yeah. There's gonna be a lot there. Tell us about Regala.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Yeah, but they could have cleared out. We'll see.
It's too bad about Nozar and Voidis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You should probably build, I don't know, some cannons or something on your wall. Some giant ballistas. Oh my lord, so many questions.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the united clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You'd hope.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
I mean, a lot of the goddamn clans in this world are really stubborn, so that doesn't surprise me.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Alright, what about others?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Asuram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Asuram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Alright, well, I think that's everything I can ask.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
Oh, Aaron and Bo.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Me too. Alright, we have finally entered the actual Forbidden West. We've got shit to loot, so we're gonna go around here. We've unlocked all these face plates. Oh, shit. Huh? Is there a tutorial? I just skipped it. I just skipped the tutorial. For the glider. Hold up. Shield wing, here we go. The shield wing is an energy-based glider repurposed for machine technology. Hold square in the air to deploy and glide, and tap circle to stop gliding. Whew, okay. What was that? What the fuck did I just do? I'm pressing X to jump and nothing's happening. Oh, is it because this? What? What the fuck's going on? Jump, Aloy! I'm fucking pressing the jump button and it's not working. Oh, okay. That was weird. I guess I didn't actually close it out.
This is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Or at least Elizabeth would hope to try.
Who led the ambush? Regala. Had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Aloy wants to like monologue, so I guess we'll let her do that. Maybe. I don't want to like cut off her monologuing, but fuck it. There's a green sliver down here. And there's like no other reason for me to come back here, so like I should grab it now. All right. So we've got far lands to reach. These are the coordinates for our main mission. Eclipse hideout coordinate, and then Eclipse people are over there. Unknown rebel camp, bristlebacks. There's a tall neck over there that obviously we should probably make that one of our first things to go for, because that will reveal the area a little bit. I'm interested to see, apparently there's going to be a good bit of variety. You've got a mountain region, so that's probably going to be another snowy area with it. Like we can already see it from over here, that it has like snowy peaks. And they talked about a desert land. So I'm expecting there to be mountains, snowy area, giant fucking desert over here. And then we get beyond the desert probably into like maybe some more lush lands. The main menu showed like a straight up beach. So maybe we'll even make it to like the ocean in one of these parts of the map. At least that's what I'm expecting. Oh hey, I can call a charger already. You'd think they would force me to like call a new one. God, look at that land out there.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
I mean, this is a whole area to explore. Yeah, sure. Glide!
It worked!
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
She's putting a lot of faith in a damaged piece of technology that she looted from a corpse. I wonder if we'll be able to upgrade it to be a shield as well. Like a combat shield? That'd be cool. Well, the blight's out here too. This looks like some of the ravaging machines. I don't remember the names of the machines. Oops, cut her off. There's a lot more of that in this game, which is a little annoying. A lot of things to cut off dialogue-wise. Alright. That? No, it's not the Dreadnought. Or whatever the hell it was called. Does she have notes on those other types of machines? I feel like we're gonna run into more of them in this game. Because we have to. Alright, let's mark the tall neck. That's my primary objective to head towards currently.
Blight's taking over the land out here too. This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Well, come on. You know me.
The Leaf People. Okay, went to Plainsong like you asked and turned up the charm. So here's my report on the proposed trade deal with the Yotaro. Won't work. First of all, these people dislike outsiders and deeply distrust anything related to the Karja. Can't blame them there, but that means the alliance with the Sun King of Odd puts us on a serious disadvantage. I thought it'd be smart to profile us at Osram as friendlier than their barbaric neighbors in the Clanlands, but that didn't sit very well. I guess they have some kind of truce going on that we don't know about? Bottom line, the Yotaro consider us less trustworthy than the Tanakh. Imagine that. Second, to put it bluntly, the Yotaro are weird. They're extremely protective of anything that's considered alive, and that includes the local hops you want so badly. To them, it's not just a crop, it's sacred or something. The idea of putting some in our grubby little hands disgusted them. Third, and most importantly, they're starving. The blight is attacking their crops, and most of them won't eat meat. Wow, alright, and they wouldn't hand over what little grain they have for all the cogs they claim. As you can probably tell by now, the visit didn't go very well. Haven't seen that many frowns since my cousin ran off with a Karja. I tried introducing them to mainspring ale to smooth things over, but they weren't interested. You know what they drink? Leaf infusions. That's just dirt water. It's tea, man. People like tea. I don't like tea, but most people like tea. Is that a fox? Oh no, I need to kill a fox. I haven't killed too many of those. Or maybe any? I don't actually know. I hear a fucking storm forming. That's not good. I wonder if that's real time. Like a legit storm is about to form right in front of us here. Or if that's like story based. And then a storm will happen later on. Hey fellas.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business. What the Tanakh did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at
it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Gotta go find crab monsters. Convoy ambush. We also get an Osram artificer. Actually, wait. Oh, so these are two different things. This one wants us to get the parts. And this one's going to want us to do a bunch of other stuff. Find other salvage camps. Fulfill Laren's contracts. Interesting. So where's this? On the path to the main mission. Okay. Relic ruins. Oh, Skydrifter. So many things to check out here.
Of course this is all about shards. I wouldn't be sticking my neck out here otherwise.
What we got out here?
Good luck in the wilds, Red.
Fucking APC? Yeah, I guess. This would be something worth scavenging. Man, if only they knew truly what these things were capable of. Look at this shit. Fucking.
I want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
Like the actual paper of it? Is there a thing? Salvage contract. The following contract, as bestowed by Karuf Salvage, Unlimited, Salvagers hereby engages the recipient hunter to provide the following services. The hunter will eliminate at least one shell walker from the designated machine convoy to provide the salvagers access to a shell walker crate. Any other salvage can be gathered as payment for services rendered. A campsite and traps have been provided at the marked passage, which is regularly visited by the convoy. The hunter understands that accepting this contract involves inherent risks, including physical and/or psychological injury, pain, suffering, disfigurement, temporary or permanent paralysis, and/or death. But please, don't die. I really need those words. Wow. Alright. Well, these aren't turrets. These were fucking tanks that got buried over time. This is very interesting. We've gone from a very clear, kind of lush valley to an incredibly dusty-ass place with remnants of whatever that thing was called. A lot of remnants of the old war. Whee! Well, at least I don't have to be like super high up to do the glide. Oh shit. It's too far away, really?
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle.
Yeah, that is an understatement.
They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
And it worked, kind of. Skydrifter. A gliding machine that easily spots and tracks potential threats. Whether in the air or on the ground, it's fast and agile and can whip and lash out its razor-sharp tail and wingtips. Alright. It's got a razor tail with a really key upgrade component. It's got this thing on the antenna, Skydrifter primary nerve. A lot of things to aim for, and it's weak against frost and fire damage. And what the fuck is that? Leap Lasher. An acrobatic transport machine equipped with a chill water canister. Its cargo can be deployed to aid allies or weaponized for its attacks. Huh. It's a fucking kangaroo. This is gonna be rough. I really want to make my way straight over to the tall neck. But I also want to, like, explore. Because we're out here in the open world. Yeah, I guess we'll check out this camp first. It's probably gonna be filled to the brim with enemies. Look at that. Who's this guy? Oh, it's a rebel charger.
Some kind of outpost. With pens. It might be where Regala's keeping her machines. Okay. I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
Oh, the rebels and their machines. Alright. many people do we have here? Quite a few. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, yeah, actually, I should level up. If I wanted to, I could put some points into power shots. Workbench, Valor Surge Master, knockdown shot, ultra shot. That sounds cool. If I do this, yeah, we can get our Valor really quick. I'm greedy. I want those parts for later. Alright, let's kill these guys. Oh, also I should change my weapon. So we're gonna equip the javelin tossing thing real quick. Equip. We're gonna replace that for the shock warrior bow, because I don't really need that right now. That didn't go as far as I wanted it to. What the fuck was that? Hey, friend! Woo! Oh, bringing out the machines to fight me, huh? What the hell do you mean that wasn't a good enough spot, bro? Dude, this game is so picky this time around. Javelin in your butt. Yeah, I didn't really do much for us. Alright, here. Fire in your canister! And same with you. Ow. Holy shit! These animations are sending us all over the place. No, you really didn't. Oof. Next shot. Alright, one person left. I think. Could be more. Yeah, I think it's just this person. You do? What's it smell like? Ooh.
Depends. Not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave.
Back here?
A drawbridge. Might be my way across.
Yeah, hold on. I need a loot. I don't know if I'll ever end up retrieving the berries that go to my stash.
A wheel. I control the bridge. I should take a look.
Yeah, hold your horses, Aloy. We killed a bunch of people. There's a lot of bodies to loot. Also, they've got all these little caches as well. Yeah, this makes sense. Of course, there had to be another enemy faction besides us just dealing with the Eclipse. So we're dealing with the remnants of the Eclipse.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
And these rebel Tanakh. I'm sure we'll end up fighting like regular Tanakh as well. Like there's got to be some that aren't going to be happy about us. And that's too bad. We really are out here trying to save the whole world. So anyone who fights us is, they really should have just not.
Well, that's one half of the bridge. But how to drop the other side?
Shoot those?
There. Bridge is down.
Y'all have a whole ass cave back here, huh? Oh, wow.
Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
What a series of events that had to have been. Holy shit. Imagine being the rebels out here chilling. You've got like 30 plus controlled bristlebacks. And you're like, man, we're gonna fuck up anyone we run across. And then suddenly, your entire army of machines, or like a large majority of them, just plummet. That had to have been disheartening.
This screenshot might trade for something good. And the tunnel's blocked. Yep, not going that way.
Yeah, that's okay. We're grapple hooking out of here.
Now, I'm gonna get back out.
Can I slip through here? Okay. You know, a lot of games would not have allowed me to do that. Use my tiny form to slip through the cracks.